Hey everybody, welcome back to Crohn's with Campster. Today I'm going to be telling you about the 5 top things that I think help maintain and help me personally when I have a flare-up, or how to just keep my Crohn's under control. So the first thing is definitely finding a medicine that helps you. For me, that's Remicade. Like I said in my previous video, my uncle or my cousin, he has Crohn's too, and he didn't have Remicade. He took a pill, but I think now he switched over to Remicade. But anyways, there's a bunch of different options. So for me is Remicade, and I'm going to show you a few clips of me in the infusion area where you go. So you really just sit there for 3 hours. They put an IV in, and the Remicade goes through. And I'll have some videos to show you of that, and I'll explain what's going on in each one. Okay, so right here is the room that I take my infusion. And right here is my little setup. I have my bed, my iPad, AirPods, there's my IV, and what I'm connected to. The next thing that helps me is because Remicade is only every 8 weeks. So the next thing that helps me if I'm having a bad day and my stomach is hurting is Pepto. I have Pepto everywhere. So I have Pepto in my room, of course, in my college dorm. I have it at my house, so when I'm home. I usually carry it in my belt bag if I know I'm going somewhere and I won't have it. But usually I always, wherever I go, I'm always with my boyfriend, and we drive, if we're driving somewhere, he's always driving, and he always has one in his car too. So Pepto is really good, even if sometimes with my stomach I eat and I don't feel full, so I just keep eating, and then after it hits me. So Pepto really helps if I overeat, or if my stomach, I eat something spicy and it upsets my stomach, then I always have Pepto as a second option. So that's the second thing that I really recommend if you're having if you're new to Crohn's and you don't know what is going to help you. Now if you're having really bad symptoms, obviously Pepto is not the way to go, and you should go see the doctor. But if your stomach is just hurting, just after you eat something, then I really do recommend Pepto. Now the third thing that I recommend is smoothies. So if you feel like you're in a middle of a flare-up, smoothies really help because it's giving you that nutrition that you need, but it's not hard on your stomach. It's not digesting. I'm gonna put in some pictures of what I think are some really good smoothies I've tried. You get them at Walmart. I get the ones at Walmart. They're good. I mean, they're not the best. I mean, you can probably find some better, but typically I don't usually have to. But if I am feeling like I'm in a flare-up, then yeah, I'll usually start drinking some smoothies and just kind of use that as my meal, and eat really low fiber stuff. So if you feel like you're in a flare-up, then avoid high fiber stuff. So blueberries, high fiber, or stuff that you can't digest, like corn or something like that. And spicy foods, avoid that. And I avoid popcorn because the husk in it, that's really upsets my stomach. So that's my third tip, is just to try some broken down foods like smoothies that will give you the nutrients that you need. Sorry. The nutrients that you need, and just avoid the foods that you know will hurt you. If you're new, you won't know. I've been diagnosed for 2 years, and I haven't noticed much really greasy foods. If I'm feeling really sick or really bad, then really greasy foods and really spicy foods will hurt my stomach. But usually I'm good, and popcorn does hurt my stomach. But most of the time with my Remicade, everything goes pretty well. So it really just depends on your diet, and you just have to learn as you go. And I'm still learning, so there's a lot to learn. And the fourth tip I have is to stay active. So I run or walk on a treadmill at the gym on days that I don't really do much. So usually I can play soccer, or I play pickleball with my friends and my boyfriend all the time. So that is really a good way to stay active. If you just find something you love that it includes running and all that, then like that's being active. But just like staying in like your room or like your bed or your couch, that's not very like staying active, and it's not going to help. But if you do stay active, it's going to help lower your inflammation and like reduce that and lower your risk of getting that inflammation and just improve your immune function. So yeah, and that's just a really good way to maintain your Crohn's, is just staying active. And just, it doesn't even have to be much, it can just be something you love that's giving you that activeness, and like running and yeah, doing all that. So here's a video. We're not actually playing pickleball in this, but this is my cousin and my sister, and this is a time we weren't playing pickleball. And as you can see, it can be a workout when you play with my cousin, because he might find random workout bands and swing you around with it. So yeah, I thought it was just funny. And the 5th tip is just resting. There's going to be some days when your body does need time to recover, and like taking 1 to 2 days resting, that's fine. You don't want to stop being active though, because like I said, being active, it can like increase gut mobility and like lower your inflammation or lower the risk of getting inflamed and all that. So yeah, so you should balance between those. But like some days you're just gonna be really tired, because Crohn's does make you tired, and that's understandable. Like, you're gonna need a day to rest and give your gut some time to rest and heal up. And especially on those bad days, I would suggest the smoothies again. Laying them in, drinking some smoothies, getting the protein, the nutrients that you need, and just all that. Another thing, while you're resting, a heating pad has always helped. So like if you lay a heating pad on your stomach, or if you have, I have a warmie, and that does wonders. Like it's really helpful for me. I mean, even if you don't have that, like you can like heat up a water bottle, or I don't know, I haven't tried ice, maybe you could try that, but heating does help my stomach. It helps loosen it and just feel a lot better. So those are just some quick 5 tips on like how to help your Crohn's and manage it and maintain it. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment just to learn more about Crohn's.